Hello everyone, my name is Jason. Today I want to give you some tips as to how to better get along with roommates, whether you're in college, finally out on your own. And I think that the one of the most important things about a successful roommate living situation that I learned when I was in college um, is that you don't have to be best friends with your roommate. You guys could go to different schools, you could have different career paths, but ultimately, what it comes down to is you have to respect the other person or the other people that you're living with. And if you can't do that, then it's going to affect your life a lot, and it's going to affect the lives of those around you. When I was in my sophomore year of college, I didn't have the greatest living situation. Um, it wasn't too bad, but um, it wasn't really like what I wanted. The roommates that I had, just had different lifestyles than I did, and I think another thing that helps with living with roommates is just having the ability to let stuff go, especially little stuff. And this is easier said than done. But if you can do it while living with other people, it's a real sign of maturity. Because at the end of the day, if you're living with others, you're not going to get along every minute of every day. But as I've said, you still have to live together. Maybe you do some activities together, like going to the movies or something. So it's important you have that ability to let stuff go when you're not quite getting along. And I think if you're able to do that, your roommates will definitely notice. But this is a skill that I think could apply to everyday life as well. Just the ability to let the small stuff go. It's not easy, but it certainly helps and is a sign of maturity and growing. Another thing I want to mention is having the ability to uh, clean up after yourself and keep your space clean uh, is a really good trait to have. Now, this is something I really struggled with because when I first moved out on my own, I can't tell you, how many, uh, bags of potato chips and whatnot. I didn't really comprehend that, some items are messier than others, like potato chips or popcorn or whatever. And those are the types of snack foods that I really liked, especially when I was in high school. And luckily, I don't want to do that again. Um, but it was a learning experience, and I want to bring it up um, mainly because if you live with other people and you don't keep the space clean, um, that's a sign of disrespect. So I guess the point of it being, make sure you clean up after yourself, and if you have any foods that you really like that are a little bit messier, particularly snack foods, maybe put those to the side for a little bit while. And the last thing I want to mention is just like with every relationship, living with roommates is a two-way street. I know I'm kind of directing most of this advice at you, the viewer, but at the end of the day, if the person that you're living with, isn't, communicating with you or, doesn't want to spend time with you, or is always, nagging you to pick your stuff up, which is kind of funny that I brought up cleaning, but the point of it is, you want to live with somebody who respects you, who also understands kind of where you're coming from, just like you should understand where they're coming from as well. And if that collaboration doesn't happen, it kind of all comes back to what I was saying about respect. So make sure you have, those difficult conversations if they need to be had. Embrace them. And if it doesn't work, don't beat yourself up over it. Um, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you did go on to enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. So yeah, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you all later. Alright, thanks so much. Bye-bye.